all started back in 2017. We started up as a sort of a sideline to my real job at the time. Sort of back in the early 2010s, was living in London, there was street food everywhere, you know, the street food explosion. Always going to markets at the weekend, tasting all this great street food. Just a really exciting time, really. And then initially, actually, me and my wife tried to, thought about an idea of opening up a samosa street food business. We went and brought all the gear. Our house smelt like curry for quite a few days, and we thought maybe that's not the way forward. And then fast forward a couple of years to 2017. I was at a festival and actually really inspired by Baz and Fred, so I got a Baz and Fred pizza, and I was just waiting for it to be cooked, and I was like, oh, I could definitely really do that. Street food set up that you could fit all in your car, so we had a couple of mini portable ovens, and a few tables, a gazebo, and we used to apply up at markets in London, sports events, weddings, and just knock out really fresh pizza from a really basic setup. And then it was getting busier and busier. We were developing a really good reputation in sort of the southeast England, the London area. We get a lot of private events, which we had booked in for 2019, 2020. And then at that point, so I thought, right, it's time to quit the day job and really go for it full time. And then obviously, like a lot of businesses, the pandemic happened.
The government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
During the pandemic, people were delivering everything, weren't they? Oh. So started doing deliveries from home, and it was just crazy. We were doing 100, 120 pizzas on a Friday night from home, delivering locally through like social media, no third party. So it was all like a real direct customer experience, dealing with me personally through Instagram, ordering their pizzas, pre-ordering them on a Monday for a Friday. We were selling out sometimes early that week, selling 100, 120 pizzas. And it just got bigger and bigger. I was able to develop a really local following, which was fantastic for what we've got now. We opened last year in 2022. It took a while to find the right space. Got this really great space in the heart of Gidea Park, an area where there's not, it's a really great place to live, but there's not tons of places to go out and eat. So it was like a perfect sort of place to open, really. So it took a little while. We demolished the whole interior, knocked it out back to its bare bones, and then rebuilt the shop. Did a lot of it myself with the help of sort of friends and local tradesmen. And then we opened doors in early 2022, and here we are today, nearly 18 months later, and really enjoying it.
So you said before that you had a real job. What was your real job?
I used to be a teacher actually, secondary school. So it's pretty crazy, like dealing with teenagers, but it's pretty different. So
Does it not feel like a real job?
It's enjoyable, like just been balling up some dough, like it's just so enjoyable, like relaxing. Makes you feel like you're a proper baker, so it's enjoyable. When I was first getting the deliveries off the ground, when I was living from my house, we used to, obviously a few of the students got wind that I had a side company, selling pizzas. So as soon as I started selling through Instagram, they were all over it, wanting to. So I used to make pizzas and then drive them like 25 minutes to Loughton to the kids, and then open the door, they'd be like crying with laughter, seeing me like delivering pizzas. So that's how. And then a lot of people would share it on their Instagram, and it grew and grew. We started the business a few years ago. We started cooking on small portable ovens. So I love it when I cook again on the oven like this, because it's yeah, it just takes me back to those days when I used to, the real basics of making great dough and cooking on a little oven and making that, yeah, really nice food. First course I'm going to cook today is going to be a baked Camembert in the woody. Going to put a little bit of fresh garlic in there, some fresh rosemary, and then going to accompany that with some fresh Grissini, using the pizza dough to dip into all that gooey cheese. Cut up a little bit of fresh garlic, some rosemary, and then just going to insert that into the Camembert. And yeah, bake it off in the woody. Yeah. Needed your Japanese knives, didn't I?
Woke up with a fire burning, desire yearning to rise to a place of higher learning. Apply the work and no question, I deserve it. My mind is certain, the moment I step from behind the curtain. So cold when I rep, my entire purpose float over your head like a flying circus. Yo, I never been lying, never been mediocre with the rhymes. Never will see a moment when I'm sleeping on it, cause I keep it potent with the lines. Leave them over to the side, these bitches be creeping on me on the slide. Still it's a need to know that I ain't keeling over, man, I'm feeling focused all the time.
Just finished a few months ago, but it was 3 pizzas per month free on their black card. So if they invested £100, they got 3, in effect 36 pizzas for the year. So if those were the regular customers, it was a fantastic deal because they were buying pizzas anyway. So effectively you're getting pizza for like £3, but it allowed me to get some upfront capital to start investing in this place. So next we're going to cook a pizza that's really, really popular on our July special menu at the moment. So using some of the classic ingredients from a Caprese salad, but putting them on a pizza. And so the way I stretch dough is I push through with 2 hands, just trying to push all the air to the crust. I then push through half of the dough roughly. When you get to about a hand's sort of diameter, I'll then use the Napoli slap method to stretch the dough. Obviously another great method is to use it on the back of your hands. And we're looking for a sort of 10, 12 inch dough ball. We can re-stretch it again if necessary. So yeah, my pizza Caprese, what I want to start with is a little thin layer of tomato sauce. This is just really good quality tin tomatoes that we've milled down, just to give it a little base and stop any charring on the base. I'm then going to go on with some good quality cherry tomatoes, vine cherry tomatoes that we've already pre-sliced. And then finish off with some extra virgin olive oil. Nice helping of that, obviously it'll be all over a Caprese salad, so we want plenty of that. Now the pizza's out of the oven, I'm just going to finish it with a burrata. I'm just going to tear that over. Nice oozy burrata. Some fresh basil. Some cured beef. And a nice balsamic glaze to finish. And there you have it. PED'S Pizza's monthly special for July, pizza Caprese, cooked in the woody oven. Yeah, so we were recently lucky enough to win 2 awards at the Havering Small Business Awards. We won Best Hospitality Business, so effectively Best Restaurant in the area, and also Best Takeaway. So yeah, we got to the final of one of the categories the year before, in 2022. So yeah, scooped up 2 of the awards this year in 2023. So yeah, really proud of that. But yeah, big kudos, not just to me. Obviously now we're a team of 13 people. So it's all down to the service that they provide. We've got fantastic, another fantastic chef as well. Who got to take a lot of credit. So yeah, real team effort. But yeah, really happy with that. So we're going to do some dough balls with a nice little chocolate dipping sauce. So what I've got here is 2 half dough balls, and similar to when making the Grissinis, just going to chop them down into long pieces of dough like so, and then chop them again into nugget sized pieces.
What's the future?
At the moment, I just want to keep things really simple. I just want to make sure that that the dough that we make every day is the best it can be, and therefore the pizzas that we churn out are the best they can be. Just keep using really fresh ingredients and making sure the food that lands on people's plates is as good as it can be, and develop that reputation in the area as being the best. And then if we can develop a wider reputation off that, then fantastic. And then in the future, who knows?